the acid away, so they look sweeter. And why I want them shred and not sauté? I want them to shred so I take the acid away, but I don't want to take a brown color. It's a white sauce, and I use shallots. Shallots cannot be sauté. If they take any color, they will taste bitter. Same thing for the leeks. So now I can add my white wine. That's one of the reasons I decided to do it on 2 pans today. So if I get all this meat here and add my vegetable, it's not more difficult to control the cuisson of the mirepoix and this kind of thing. So clean your pan. Next step will be to add the chicken stock, but I will do the chicken stock only when I have the rabbit in it. How much liquid do I need? And I have to go to the level of the vegetable, of the meat, not to cover it, just to go to the level. How much do you reduce the white wine? No? As sec is the maximum, but you don't always have to go to the maximum. What you should do one day is take a bunch of mirepoix, sweat it, and after that spread that over 3 or 4 studios. You take the same amount of white wine, one of you will use a sec, one will use half, one will use a quarter, spread like that, and after that add the same amount of water. Boil it for the same amount of time and taste it. You will see the reduction change the flavor, but also it depends on the wine. Some wine need to be reduced more than others. Okay, so here that will be fine. If I eat too much, I lose the flavor of the wine completely. And I want some of this acidity. More or less, if I don't want acidity, I don't need to use white wine, I will use water. Here, so I can pour that over the rabbit in the pan. What's the name of the brown thing in the bottom of the pan? No. Sucre. I prefer that. Fond was, I know a lot of chefs, I don't know, but I know the other use sucre because we talked about it the other day, but everybody heard sometimes fond. Fond is mean bottom. The fond is the bottom of the pan, or fond means stock. Okay? It also means base sometimes. The fond or something, aller au fond de
foundation.
The fond of a subject to the base of the subject. And I can understand why sometimes the people say déglacer le fond, because in French we say that il faut déglacer le fond de la casserole. You have to deglaze the bottom of the pan. But what you have inside is a sucre. Sucre from succulent. It's the base of your sauce. It's what gives the flavor to your sauce. So you want to make sure you get all that. Now we can add, just make sure the rabbit are cooked correctly inside. If it's any piece we go on top, there will be the bones. Okay, I want the rabbit to be well placed first. Add some of your chicken stock to go at the level of the rabbit. A lid. I want the rabbit to start to boil. When it starts to boil, I put the lid and I put it in the oven. Anything you should do before? I know for sure I didn't put salt and pepper. So I'm going to need some. Okay? So, don't put too much because we're going to have to reduce the liquid. And it's always easy to add some at the end if I need. But if I don't put any at the start, the rabbit is not going to be seasoned enough. So, white pepper, plus the white sauce, the whole white pepper, the salt. Like I said, I bring it to simmer. When it starts to simmer, I put it in the oven, leave it cooking until the rabbit is perfectly cooked. Traditionally, I will take the legs of the rabbit, the whole legs, shake it, and the bone should fall down. That's where the stew is cooked. But no, we put less than that. We want the meat to be very tender, but we want the meat to look good also. So we stop a bit before that. So I just want to make sure it starts to boil. Why do you want to make sure it starts to boil? Why I want to see the simmering to start well before I put it in the oven. Nobody tell you that before? common sense. What's happened if I put a cold pot in the oven? It will boil, but how long time, how much time it will take me? Forever. To be able to control what you're doing, you want to make sure I pour in the oven a hot pan with a hot liquid, with hot meat. Okay? So now it's cooking. If you put something cold, you can even cool down. If it's a big rondeau, you will cool down the oven and you lose the control of everything. Now the bouquet garni. Okay? You can make it with leeks. Half time, bay leaf, persil stem, you tie it. Why are you doing a bouquet garni? Why are you doing bouquet garni like this one?
That's seasoning to the fish.
Why I didn't put just everything in it?
It's okay, you can get it. It's easy to remove.
Yeah, that's the only reason we tie it like that. It's when I'm not sure of the cooking time. Okay? You should cook for half an hour. Should not be a problem for these herbs. But if you talk about something we can cook for 3, 4, 5 hours, maybe at one point the bouquet garni has to be removed because if it's overcooked, it gives bitterness. So the only reason you lose time to attach a bouquet garni is because we talk about long cooking time and maybe we have to remove it at one point. But if you talk about something we cook for 15 minutes, you don't have to attach it. You can put everything in the sauce because the sauce has to be passed to the chinois anyway. Okay? And you see, you don't have to wait. Even if it's not in it for the first 5 minutes, still give time. You stuff it. Okay? A big piece of leeks with one bunch of thyme and one bunch of persil doesn't give you anything. Put enough so it gives flavor. Okay. So, my bouquet garni is ready. I do it right now so I don't forget, but in fact, very often what I do is I leave the leave the pan in the oven for 15 minutes. And after 15 minutes, I take it out to check if it's simmering the way I want. And that's the time I put my bouquet garni. So I don't have to open the oven 2 or 3 times. But when you're doing more than one, sometimes it's better to get rid of it. Okay? So now it's cooking. Like I say, we check the temperature in 15 minutes to see if it's cooking correctly, but the liquid should be simmering. More important than the temperature, the oven tell you is if the liquid simmer, you are good. If it's not, put it higher, crank it a bit more. Any question on that?
Sure.
Good. So the sweet bread, I turned it off when it was starting to boil. It's big, but I didn't find anything small this morning. So we need to take it out of the liquid. Okay, it doesn't move. Pour in a towel. This one will be flat, like that. And put something heavy on top. In my case, cold, so it will cool the sweet bread. Okay? And leave like that overnight. What I have to do is take the extra water away from the sweet bread, make it more firm, easier to peel tomorrow, and also nice and firm, so I can slice nice piece if I need to slice piece or something like that. So we leave like that. I can say overnight if it's possible. Yeah, you keep it like that for a few minutes. The time I start the tomato sauce. This one here. This one. So, what is tomato sauce? Yeah. Nothing particular to the tomato sauce? Which group of sauce is that? Other sauce. Yeah, it's one of the other sauce. So at the base, every kitchen has tomato sauce in its fridge. Because there are other sauces. So here is the